Hello and welcome. We have got another product review of another power station. This one looks beautiful. It's by Dabbsson. It is called a Dabbsson DBS2300, and it's called that because it's got a capacity of 2,330 watt hours battery inside, a LifePort battery. The output of this is brilliant. 2,200 watt output with a boost, like a peak 4,400. So this is right up there with the very best for its size. So we'll take a look around it in a moment. Just show you what's in the box first. You've got your warranty, which I believe is a 2-year warranty, but you can actually extend it to 4 years. I think. You use a manual and your leads. Let's see what leads you get with this. 3 leads. So you've got your power lead. You have got car battery charging lead, 12 volt. And you have the good old-fashioned solar connector as well. That's all you need. So they actually sell a solar panel as well, which I think is a 200 watt one. I haven't got one of them to show you, but they do sell solar panels to go with this. Right, let's take a little wander around this little beauty. So starting with the top, very basic, very plain, no sticking up handles, nice and flat, so you can put things on top of there. I like that. Use it as a little table, which is what people tend to do with these. On the front, what have we got? We've got a fan, sorry, the back, and they, I believe, are for adding extra batteries. So you can put extra batteries on this. So you can add a couple of extra batteries, probably about the same size as this, to put this up to a 8,330 watt hour battery, which is absolutely massive. They're obviously sold separately. Onto this side, absolutely nothing apart from the beautiful logo. I was just saying to the girlfriend, wasn't there an audio company back in the 80s, 90s called Dabbsson? But I think it was Dabbsson, I'm not sure. Made record players, things like that. Definitely not this company anyway. On this side you have got 2 AC plugs. You have got, that's where you put the power in, is it? I'm guessing that's where you power it up from. No, that's where you power it up from, so what's that then? I'll have to look into that in a moment. That's where your solar goes, a reset button, 2 more fans. You've got all your specs just on the inside of the handle here. I don't know if you can see them. And let's have a good look at the main part of it, the front. So let's take a good look at this. So, power button here. Have we got any power into this? 53% it's turned up with. It doesn't flash, that's just the camera making it look like it's flashing. So it's got a bar up here showing that's 53%. It would be all the way around if it was 100. It's showing how much input is coming in and how much is going out, which is 0 at the moment. And if you just left it like this, it would be on for 48 days or 4.8 days? 48 days, I think. We have got a light up here, so let's just try that. Nice bright light, 2 brightnesses, and an SOS light as well, which I keep saying, I think that is a really good feature if you do decide to go camping and take this, you know, it'd probably take 2 of you to carry it properly. If you carried this like a mile away from your car and you get into trouble, you've got that. So that's your light. We have got cigarette lighter charger there, or 12 volt should I say. You've got your solar charger there, solar output rather. I don't know what that is. That's your DCs. And again, if you're using any of these, for example, you need to press the on-off button there, and when you do, it will come up here with a little see that at the top. So if I press the USB one, it's showing there on there, which is these. So what have we got here? You have got USB-A, 2 of them, so they give out 12 watts. You've got a fast charging USB-A, which is 18 watts. And unlike most power stations, I'm liking this a lot, you've got 3 USB-Cs. So they're ahead of times, because most don't have 3, most just have 1. If you're lucky, you'll get 2. But we've got 3 here. So these 2 give out 30 watts, and this one gives out 100 watts. I can't really understand, why aren't they just all 100 watts? Or is there certain devices which can't handle 100 watts? Maybe that's the case. And a reset button there. And that is it, it's as simple as that. But that is all you need. I would say this is just tiny bit above average on weight at 24.1 kilograms. Most of them I would say 21 to 23, so just a tiny bit heavier. It has the LifePort battery inside it. Now they're claiming you can get 4,000 cycles out of this, up to 80% full capacity, before it drops down to 80%. So you're gonna get 10, 15, 20 years out of this, no problem whatsoever. If you charge this up every single day from 0 to 100, it would last you 10 years. And you're not going to do that, you're going to do it once a week, if that. So this is a long-term investment, you're not going to have to buy another one. So I haven't got one of their solar panels, but I have got a 200 watt panel out there, which is an Anderson connection, same connection as this, so you can use all other solar panels with it as well. I'm going to plug that in now, so I've got a bit of hazy sun at the moment, just to see what wattage comes into this, but you can actually put in up to 800 watts. So if you've got big amounts of solar, you can plug it into this and get up to 800 watts going in at one time. So I've got a solar panel out here which isn't angled to the sun, it's laid flat, and it is filthy, it needs a good clean, so we're definitely not going to get maximum out of that. But just to show you how easy it is to link up to the machine, 2 standard Andersons, that's what you want. Whenever you get one of these, you want one which has Andersons, because then you know you can use many different solar panels from all different companies. You're not stuck to their own. So luckily that one's an Anderson, so we can stick this straight in. And then this one will go in here. Simple as that, and that should now be charging. Let's just see what it's coming in. 14 watts, 20 watts, 20, 19, 20. So it is charging. 22 watts. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning, 9:30. This is flat, it's mucky, and it's very hazy. So you're not going to get much more than that at the moment, but later in the day we will. It's 27 now. So you could, what I tend to do with things like this is just leave this out all day, or solar panel, have the Anderson leads going inside the awning, and just leave them attached to your solar bank, and it's just charging all day, trickle charging. That's the way to do it for free. So another little test, people keep asking me when I'm reviewing things like this, can you power your motorhome or camper van with one of these? The simple answer is yes, but not for very long. So for example, if you're on a campsite and the electric goes, like it did here yesterday for about 30 minutes, if it goes, you can plug this in and it will give you electric for a certain amount of hours. How many, you might be asking? So I've plugged this in, So Mazzy, my girlfriend, is inside at the moment. The fridge is on, there's lights on, whatever she's doing in there is on. That is how we would normally have things on in there. And I've plugged this in here, so it's basically this is a normal standard plug, so I've plugged that into the AC, press the AC button, and we can see there is 273 watts going into the van. So 52% is how much power this has got at the moment, and it's saying 3.5 hours. So at 52%, 3.5 hours, just over 7 hours. We could run, if we had an electricity outage, we could run this van for 7 hours without worrying. So if you've got things in your freezer, for example, you don't have to worry about them thawing out, because that is a fantastic emergency backup for people with vans and motorhomes. But obviously you can see the benefits for indoors as well, for people in houses, in conservatories, in garages. It's got so many benefits. One thing I'm not going to do is start plugging a lot of things into this and showing you what you can power up. You can power up 99% of appliances you'll have indoors with this. It's a big, powerful machine. But to give you an example, they have given some examples. So a phone, you could charge your mobile phone up about 175 times. 175 times off one charge. A drone, 77 watt hours, 27 times. Portable refrigerator, 60 watts, 35 hours. A blender, 1000 watts, 2.1 hours. Just to give you a few examples, but I'm not going to run into that. So, is there anything wrong with this? No. The thing about these now is there is a good 3, 4, 5 companies who have sent me these, a similar size, and they're all pretty much on par with each other now. The thing is, they've all got, if you've got 2200, 2300 watts output and a massive surge going over 4000 watts, it's going to power pretty much everything. So then what you're looking for is how long it takes to charge. This one takes 2 hours to charge. It's very good, very good. It's up there. And then you're looking for the LiFePO 4 batteries, because they're the ones which you can charge up and charge up and charge up for like 10 years without it even affecting the machine. And this has got all that, and a few of them recently have. So it's right up there with the best. There isn't one any better than this I've come across. There's a lot which aren't as good as this I've come across. Would I change anything about it? I'd like to see three plugs. 3 AC plugs. I'd like them to have been a little bit higher, because in England, as you can imagine, most of our plugs go down like that. So some things with a big chunky bottom, sorry, can you even see what I'm doing down here? Some things with a big chunky bottom won't go in there without lifting this up, but this does, and that's got a bottom on, so it's not a massive problem. So I'd like to have seen more of them. And as much as I love this top, because it is flat and you can use that, you can utilise it, I'd have liked to have seen that be like a little open compartment, which I've seen on some of them, to put your leads in. Because all the leads come in this box. I'd have preferred, some companies give you like a little bag to put them in, but personally I prefer to keep the leads on the machine at all times so you don't lose them. So a little compartment there to put these in would have been nice. But apart from that, no. Seriously, this is a really, really good, top of the range power station. If anyone's interested, I'll leave product links in the description. As I was just about to end this, my battery ran out on my camera, so I will be charging that up on this as soon as I've finished. So, as I think I was trying to say, there will be product links in the description. I think they have some kind of offer where you get something free with it for this month. I am not entirely sure. Don't quote me on that, but I will put a link into the company's website. You check it out for yourselves. Would I buy one? Yes. Would I recommend it? Yes. It's up there. If you want a power station, it's as good as any other one. Thank you for watching. Love you to bits, and I'll see you on the next one.